That's right. I hope Nikolai's okay.
Nikolai! Hey! Is there anybody there? Broshka?
What is Proshka?
This fog is so cold. I need to get out. I think Cherden is to the west. Right. But where's west? Maybe if I can come to a glade, I will be able to tell.
Hi, Muffy. We're back at it again. There's an ant on my wall. There's ants everywhere in this damn house. They're so bad this year. Anyway. Continued this kind of recap. We had just saved everybody from the wedding. We got turned into wolves. But the hunter that was helping us set the part of the forest on fire and angered our boy. We did not, though, and did not anger our boy. And we got the wolf seal unlocked. And also the cave collapsed because of the fire. And now we don't know where anybody is. We even got separated from Proshka. Wait, thank you. I will have a sip then. We even got separated from Proshka. I mean, where's Proshka? Where's my cat? The shorts are still bothering me. Although most of them, I just let them do that at this point. Now if you go on a meaningless job. Yep. Did we ever take off? Okay. Strengthens curse, strengthens waste. Okay. Let's look at our book. We've got 20 of these. I think we have everything I need right now. Wolf seal. What's in the wolf seal? Let me see. Increases the number of keys in your Zagavor for 2 turns. Okay. Useful. Fierce is pretty good. It stacks up pretty fast. I think the only defense ones we got right now is this one, which is every enemy with a status curse. We could have enough. That's fine. Damage equal to health lost in the previous turn. And twisting. Ooh. Oh. That's a great one. Especially for me. No one has sacrifice on it. I don't want to get rid of that. This doesn't come up too much, but it's nice to have for when it does. I guess I could just... This is an active curse? You know what? Yes. Yes, I think so. Okay. Wait! I can't play cards! There's no one to play cards with! No! Also, Sag. It's very funny that my shorts basket, like my Pistillera, came all the way here with me. Anyway, or followed me, presumably. Alright. Time to go. Ooh! Oh boy! We're gonna go this way. I can see some figures over there. Are they peasants going off to work? And I got an encyclopedia. Of course, we're probably gonna go to all of them because that's just
Ghostly
how we do
silhouettes
things.
arise from the haze. First, an old galbetz, then a crooked cross made out of mossy branches. You carefully walk along the rotting fence and shiver against your will. In a haze, a flock of black birds sweeps through, breaking the silence. A heartbeat, and you are alone again. Another forest lies ahead of you.
Something's playing a trick on me. Forest conduct. If a man follows all the rules of forest conduct, a leshy may help him. If the rules are broken, however, the master of the forest may punish him by leading him into a thicket or stealing away the road. Aww, fine. God forbid anyone should enter his izba. Children cursed with the mother's curse lived there. Those who were told, leshy take you, at an inopportune time. It's also a place for women lost in the forest who had no one to search for them. They become the children and brides of the masters of the forest. When searching for those lost in the forest, peasants used to hang red ribbons on trees. It was done so that the lost men could find the road the evil spirits stole away. People used to leave a small bottle of vodka and some bread on a tree stump as an offering to the leshy. Does the leshy want us as his bride? That's awkward. I just get to pick? Oh, gosh. Oh, it changed again. Which one is this? That's that. Well, we have to get that one. I'm sorry. I need to get the Lord. Looks like someone tied red ribbons to these trees to help me find my way out.
On one of the trees, you spot a red ribbon and head over to it. It's weathered with time and eaten by worms. The moment you touch it, it falls apart. However, beyond it, you see another ribbon and yet another one behind it. It looks like they show you the way.
Cool. Alright. How to leave the forest. If you swear in a forest, a leshy might get angry with you and lead you astray. You'll wander around until you apologize. One clever lad from our village, as soon as he realized the leshy was leading him in circles, took off all his clothes and put them on inside out. Water. Soon after, he found his way back to the village. He could have also swapped out his shoes, but it's better not to speak in foul language in the first place, as the leshy strongly disapproves of it. Okay. Oh boy, I can't go based on where the lore is now. Strange trees, impenetrable fog, or broken fir. I'll go for the broken fir. My lord, such a huge fir broken by the storm. I can see its branches from here. Is it correct? Who knows?
This giant pine trunk, felled by a lightning strike, is rotting among his luckier brothers. Somewhere in the fog, an owl cries. You raise your head, glancing at the sound among the branches, then look down again, and fail to recognize the trees. It seems the forest around you has changed.
Okay. Oh, so all the other ones were the correct path. Impenetrable fog next. Spooky.
The gloomy forest parts
Oh.
before the foggy glade. The opening continues to the left and to the right. You stop and think about where you should go next. Your gaze falls on the forest's edge, and your skin crawls. The dark figure of the Leshy rises above one of the paths.
The character in me wants to avoid it. The player in me wants to go. You have those dilemmas where you're just like, oh. Any other herbs? Well, maybe if we apologize, he'll let us out. Maybe. Well, I don't know if we have anything to. I don't know if we like, she specifically did anything to offend him. All the time. Like, is it the smart thing to do? Probably not. Is it the fun thing? Yeah. Followed by trying to justify it in character before relenting.
You are going to follow the demon.
Yeah.
You follow the Leshy, but you can't catch up to him. It seems as if the demon is playing with you, or mocking you, and then simply disappears.
Oh,
You
yeah.
stop. Around you is an unfamiliar forest.
I knew it was the wrong choice.
I can't keep wandering here any longer. I can stay here forever. I need to calm down and think. What can I do to find the way? Right. There's one way. I should shake my clothes and put them on inside out. Then the demons will stop confusing me.
You undress. The fog envelops you with penetrating cold. You quickly shake your clothes and turn them inside out, then dress and look up. The demons are gone. Only some faint clapping can be heard. The fog gradually recedes, and in the distance, you see a village in the middle of the forest. It's surrounded by firs and pines. However, it looks like this inhospitable place is home to people. You can see light in several windows and smoke coming from the chimneys. Ahead, on the old stump, you see a pair of strange boots with a blue shimmer.
Boots? I don't remember boots being. Well, I mean, shoes. Shoes were mentioned. And not much else was mentioned. Blue shimmer. He's a. Hold on. Okay. I tell my roommate something. I should be able to start giving my cat his meds on my own pretty soon here, but one of my roommates has been doing it for me on account of my broken hand. And, well, Donnie's outside right now. In his tent. It's on a tree stump. I don't think we should take the boots. I feel like that would be a big mistake. Oh. I could have been wrong, but like, I don't know. On a tree stump.
You reach the village. It
Shimmering.
seems that the forest's humming darkness recedes here, though the pine trees stand close to the houses. Life here runs its course despite many houses standing abandoned. You notice the hunter outside and call out to him.
God be with you.
God be with you. Wait, you're new, aren't you? Oh! Ha! What a meeting!
Boy.
Hey, people! Marfa, are you home? Look, the forest brought us another one.
What is this village?
Oh, it's Nimza. We're from Nimza. Now you are too. And I think you will be for a long time.
Nuh-uh.
Tell me about your village.
It's your village now too. It's a permanent village. Mostly Yazva. But there are also some Russians. I'm not a very clever permanent person, but I know 2 languages. What can you tell us about Nimza? We're doing our farming quietly here. A pity though. We don't get as much salt as we used to.
What do you mean a long time?
It's just that the forest master keeps us here. He doesn't let us go anywhere. I can't even tell you how long this has been going on.
This is so fun, though.
What do you mean, doesn't let you go?
We have whatever we desire here. A vast forest, plenty of fields, but if you venture any further, it's all fog. It doesn't let us go. You wander around and wind up back here.
And if you turn your clothes inside out?
We've tried everything. Praying, turning our clothes inside out. We've just come to accept it. How much time has passed? Several years. I can't tell you any more accurately than that.
So I'm not the first one that Lyashi brought to you.
Don't go saying his name left and right. You're not the only one Borsa brought. He takes them from somewhere. Were you lost long?
Vorsa. Unleshi, also known as Vorsa, a Komi word. Spirits who are the masters of the forest. Yeah. The Lashi, but another word for Lashi.
That's why
Fair
you're
enough.
here. Recently, some cab driver arrived. The forest brought him to us. Now you will live with us.
I've been walking through the forest the entire day. I have no strength left.
We have several abandoned izbas. Stay the night wherever you wish. You can use that one. No one lives there now. All right, I have to go. We've spent enough time chatting. I won't catch anything if we sit around talking all day, now will I? I'll come by tomorrow morning and see how you're doing.
Thank you. My name is Vasilisa.
And I'm Efim. Jesus be your guide.
Okay. This is fun. I wonder what would have happened if I had taken the boots. We'll never know. I'm so lonely without Proshka. And I have no one to play cards with. So sad. Alright, back out you go. Let me get rid of the... 2 visitors.
You awake? Here, the women sent you meat dumplings and a jug of milk. Have breakfast.
So, you're a Noah, right? I am Philemon, the shepherd here.
I didn't get it at first, but Marfa saw your book and told me.
I saw it too, though. I'm a shepherd, after all. I'm a Noah too, a little.
Don't get ahead of the elders. Wait, let me tell. I'm a hunter and a knower. I was always on the good terms with the forest master.
Yeah, right. How long ago did you write him a charter?
That's not your business, Filka. You think why my gun is so accurate, huh?
I may know a thing or two. Why are you asking? You want to set the village free?
Oh, the village is not the problem.
You think we have it bad here? Well, it may prove to be for the best that we're here. Philemon also says so.
The children are not taken to the army. The noblemen don't pursue us. Then again, you get fed every day in the army. But here, we starve from time to time.
Better to be free, though. How to dream. That's not the point. People go missing. Every month a God-fearing human soul disappears.
The village grows thinner every day. It's been one thing after another.
The other day, this woman went missing. So the whole village called us to ask you bring her back from the forest.
Why did Nimzia become closed?
The devil knows. Someone cursed it, perhaps.
What's wrong with the village? It was all taken by Warsaw. The things that can happen to you. We can't understand anything ourselves. Leshy doesn't talk to us. And we used to communicate often before.
You say they go missing every month?
Yes. A boy or an old woman gets taken by Leshy. All this despite the fact that we don't argue nowadays almost. Some women don't speak at all, in fear of cursing someone. Still, it doesn't help.
Who went missing this time?
Galina, she was a fine woman. A widow. Her husband was taken 3 years ago.
Someone cursed them.
No, maybe the forest took them by itself.
All right, I'll get her back. Maybe I will be able to speak to the forest chord. We'll find out what he's planning here.
Oh, thank you, mistress. We'll pray for you till the end of our days. Here, have a bottle of vodka and some bread to smooth things up with him. Maria's crossroads are not far from here.
I would try to get her myself, but he never speaks to me.
Shepherds. In the open fields and meadows, a shepherd was necessary. If the herd was large, the shepherd was employed either in the same village or in the next one. Shepherds were professionals, and more often than not, coldoons or knowers. Shepherds gathered at spring fairs and were often hired at them. Throughout the entire summer, a shepherd was one of the most important people in the village. He resided in an abandoned izba or with family, who fed and took care of him. If the shepherd was also a cobbler, he might make some shoes for his host family, but for a separate fee. They were paid the same as blacksmiths.
I doubt he will speak to you with me around.
Well, we'll see. God helps.
All right, who's the other visitor?
Huh, mistress, howdy.
Yeah.
What's going on in this cursed village? You, our Redeemer, set me free as soon as possible.
Calm down, man.
I just came here, just like you.
Yeah, I recognize you.
I was going from Upper Yazva. We had some drinks with a buddy of mine and I went home. The devil hid my way. Leshy dragged me here in this cursed Niemza. Then my horse stopped. I was flung from my cart.
If you hadn't drank so much, you would have been home by now.
That's right. How did you get here? Drank too much too?
So you came here to chat or what?
Oh, about my cart. I don't remember what exactly was in it, but I left my goods there, and I need to get my horse back. I'm afraid to go to the cart. It's south from here, by the road.
All right, I'll have a look if I'm nearby.
Thank you. I would to pray God for you to get us out of here. He have some berries. At least there's some good from this forest.
Okay. Off we go. Overgrown forest. The peasants can't tame the forest here. It grows wild as if it has no master.
The peasants often pass by this place when they go to the fields, and that's why evil spirits like to hide here between the fir branches. Just as now, you can see several chorts hiding among the trees.
I want to fight him. Let's go. Hello, road shorts. I can't see that one's hit points, but I'll do that. Okay. I might as well. Off we go. You can't do that. Ooh, there's Bloodburn. You're gonna die anyway. Um... One short, huh? There we go. That'll work. That's effect to all pages in Saga of War. Swipe, immediate swipe. Curious. Reading swipe pages increase. What? I think I will send you off on a task, bud. What do we have? That's gonna take 3 days to 1, 2. That will work. Oh, I can't do it now. Fair enough. I never tried before. Alright. To these fields. Although Nemzia is blocked off by chorts, one has to make a living. The peasants have continued to work in the field. In Russian, its name is translated as Northern Night Side.
The slippery fog covers the Nemzia field.
Nemzia.
The nets of unknown power, woven by a local Khaldun a long time ago, tug at you. They cannot be seen by a regular person, but you manage to find their source without question. A mossy tree stump on the edge of the field. The moldering stump crumbles at your touch and releases spores like some sort of puffball. Inside lies an Easter egg, dried up by sorcery. You take the ancient magical item.
Defense item. Curious. I really need a defense item. At least not of that kind. Foggy Forest. I can take a peek into the forest that grows alongside the road. I think evil spirits lurk there. Like cockroaches, my brain. Like cockroaches behind the stove. The dungeon meshi that I've been reading. My
Looks
brain's
like
like
this
cockatrice.
forest has never seen a human before. There are no roads and no trails. But you find a Chort's path. You walk in circles for some time, unable to understand the strange, demonic logic. On your way back, you encounter a couple of angry Chorts.
Ooh, what'd you do? See. Okay. Can take it. Alright, we're gonna open with more waste for you. This for you. False. Hmm. Joke's on you! Actually, it's gonna get rid of my waste first. That's okay then. Don't have blood burn on yet. Vampirism. Okay. Notice you're tapping your foot. Please. Please. Don't need to do that one yet. That must have been a lot. I got minus 10 on you. 25 hit. Presumably. Quite a bit. No matter. I like looking at ooh. The locals call this place Striped Lake in the Permian language.
Silence gives way to the rumbling of the earth. It's hard to make out what's going on through the dense branches. You come closer and see animal bodies intertwined, the flow of predators and their prey, and hear the trampling of thousands of paws and hooves. The procession, flowing along the rippling lake, soon disappears in the milky haze. You follow the procession for some time, and on your way recollect your grandfather's tales. Soon the fog is growing dense, and the animals disappear into it. You stop and think. Could you follow them and run away from Nemzia?
Card players? A Leshy, having lost her cards to another Leshy, must pay his debt with animals from his forest. One time, a fellow wearing a bearskin with a thick club on his belt stumbled in a pothouse. He drank some vodka and went on his way. The host went outside and saw wild beasts all around. In response to questions about them, the fellow answered, "These? I lost a card game to a buddy of mine. I'm on my way to pay my debt." "Who might you be then?" "Me? I'm a master of the forest." Definitely not. Like, this is, but I shouldn't take. What's the worst that will happen?
You continue on into the milky haze and turn your clothes inside out just to be sure. The fog is getting closer and closer, and soon your sense of direction fails you. Several times you trip over roots that have suddenly emerged.
Yeah,
You
one
have
sin.
almost no strength left, but the mist soon disperses. To your amazement, you're back at the same place where you started your trip. It seems the villagers didn't lie to you.
Okay. Musty Road. I use this road to get to the crossroads.
A branch cracks underneath your foot. You freeze, seizing up with unexplainable panic. A demon is getting close. Do you fight or do you flee?
I like fighting. Ooh, we got Bloodburn immediately, huh? Well, 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 well. This is gonna suck for y'all. Oh, you know what? That's a good waste. Hold on. You know what? I'm just gonna put that on you. There. Surprising. Alright. Gonna increase all of the damage on everyone. I'll just do this. Off we go. Yeah, it's a 25. Doesn't matter though. Bayonetta. Oh. Oh, I forgot about the... We made a couple mistakes. That's okay. We'll be fine. I don't want to use any of my big herbs just in case. I'm going to leave that alone. Alright. Deep tracks. Tracks left by the cart. Deep ones. How much wares was it carrying?
A visitor from the village has lost his cart somewhere here. Sure enough, you find the deep track of the wheels. What was the peasant carrying? Hundreds of pounds of flour, thousands of sacks of broadcloth. Cold dew has collected in the deep grooves. Your thoughts are interrupted by the noise of the wind. You think that demons are somewhere near, traveling like a foul breeze. You find a short wedding at a nearby glade, draw a circle, and throw a stone into the demon whirlwind.
I'm going into
Before
a...
the demons have a chance to realize what's going on, you read your first Zagavar.
Getting into a lot of fights. Ooh. Alright. Let's go. We could do regen. Hmm. You know what? Where is... I know I've got one somewhere. Vampirism. I thought I had... I don't see any. Interesting. I thought I had, an herb that... Oh, there it is. Only one, though. Okay. It's an enemy attack, so hopefully... There we go. That's what I wanted. You know what? Oh, no. I want to use this one. Stompy feet. None of this super directly helps me, but we could do thistles. That. Curse times 3. We're at 16, so that's 38. I'll use this one just in case. Did I take waste on? It's fine. Regardless. Alright. Worms! Fun. I'm gonna leave that for now. Alright, dug-in cart. This is where the man's cart went off-road. Looks like it was carrying an entire granary.
The strange tracks bring you to a cart. It's submerged in the swampy earth, like a flooded boat on a lake shore. There are no traces of shoveling around it, nor are there traces of a human presence. It seems the cart sank deeper into the earth over time, until it became completely stuck within it. There's nothing heavy inside, only a light basket with colored threads and ribbons, which you take for yourself. The cart is ruined, with no hope for restoration. The wheels are broken. Some of them are missing all of the spokes. Part of the wood is damp, and moss has begun to grow on it. What sort of load was it carrying?
Cart filled with someone's. Oh boy. These things happen, you know. Until recently, people here were seeing things. You know the road by Dry Gully? Until they put a cross on it, all sorts of strange things happened there. For instance, you might be driving your cart there at night. All of a sudden, your cart would be laden with spirits of some sort, and your horses wouldn't be able to pull it. A pity that cross has fallen over. Evil is lurking around there again. Okay. Alright, Maria's crosses. It's quite common to come upon a Leshy at the crossroads. It's a border between our worlds, after all. Should I have looked for so many fights? Probably not. Did we do that anyway? Yeah.
The fog is beginning to grow thicker. Perhaps you're getting closer to the border of the domain the Leshy gave to the people of Nemzia. You only gradually realize that you have come to a crossroads. The milky haze around you is that thick.
Okay. Okay. More cocoa spheres.
There are old crosses here too, just like on Mikhail's crossroads. Grandpa told me they used to burn the dead and bury them in clay pots at the crossroads.
There are white toadstools growing near the old crosses. Smells like autumn rot. You unfold the towel, embroidered with Perm patterns that Yefim gave you. You put a bottle of vodka and a loaf of bread onto it. The crosses have turned black and covered with moss. You come closer. Looks like they've been shot, with duck shot. The holes look fresh. There are toadstools growing at the crosses.
Oh. It's hard to walk around here.
The sun is setting, but the fog stays. Something flashes in the haze.
All right.
The circle is drawn. The offerings are here. Everything is ready for the Zagaver.
Righteous forest, righteous forest. Your children are your servants. The Lord's servant Galina, peasant from Nimzia, named by the Lord, is not sold to you, is not given to you. No writings are in her name. Bring me her right this minute. As I told it, so it will be.
The raven silently watches you from the fir branch. His eyes burn with strange crimson light, and it's not candlelight reflecting.
You're not from Nimzia.
The branches look like they repeat the raven's words.
No, I'm a visitor here.
A witch, but you got lost. Carr, carr.
I followed every rule. Well, I may have forgotten to ask permission. I'm sorry, Kind Forest.
Carr, carr, carr.
The raven's cawing reminds you of dry laughter.
Don't let yourself out. I'm not a Lashley. Not exactly.
What do you mean? Did I do something wrong with the ritual?
The raven walks along the circle's edge, his head bent.
So, you're looking for a peasant girl. I will help you. And maybe you will help me in return.
What kind of chort are you?
Carr. Do you know how a Lashley manages his household? We had everything nice and proper until recently. You'll soon learn for yourself. Yourself?
How can I help you?
First, we find the girl. Then we talk. I can't manage without a witch. You came in time. In time.
If you're not a Leshy, then we're easy.
He fell asleep like a regular Ivan. Carr, carr. He snores so hard the mist billows.
What do you mean, fell asleep? Who's looking after the forest?
Carr, carr, carr.
I need to get out of here, not go looking for that girl.
You won't get out of here unless you find the Lashley. He's the one holding you here, not I. Not I. I want to help you. Yes. Find Galina. Find the one who took her. Took her!
All right, but if you're lying to me, where do I find this woman?
It's night. We won't go right now. Not, we'd better not. Carr! Come tomorrow to the south of Nimzia. You'll find a dry tree there. And don't go telling anyone what I told you, or it will get worse. Tell no one.
Where's that tree?
It's a tall tree. You'll find it. Perm people call it Kulpu, the devil's tree. Tell no one. Carr! Carr!
You shudder from the sudden cawing. In a moment, the raven disappears in the fog. Your skin crawls. Thinking about it, you blow out the candles and go back to Nimzia.
All right, then. An interesting little adventure we're on. All right, you lot. You. Strife, Calamity. Oh, right. Oh no, I clicked the wrong one. Right. There we go. Just eat a mushroom to put waste on myself. Generally, my current build suits me just fine. Change it up if I have to. So far, I haven't had to.
Hey, open up! It's Anisia Ivanovna. I'm not afraid of you, demon Yeriknik. Hey, don't go bugging your eyes out on me. It's you, right? Cursed Vaska. All Nimzai's talking about you. Snake spit in your eye. They say you're a witch. Phil, you'll burn in hell, wayward girl.
The pots on the old shelf are shaking from her cries. Looks like Anisia Ivanovna is not stopping anytime soon.
At least cover your head, you witch. A pox on your head, you Moscow filth. As soon as someone speaks a foul word, you latch onto it. demon guides. So the whole village said it. So what? There she is, sitting in the red corner with her filthy book. No justice for you, godless heavens. Because of the likes of you, we're staying here in this fog and nothing grows here, you alien witch!
Anicia proceeds in this manner for some time, but eventually she gets tired. She spits on the floor and walks out of your izba.
Old people.
Oh, just met Anicia by the entrance. A wicked woman, my lord.
I noticed.
Hey, Vasilisa, God helps!
Howdy, Vasilisa. This is for you. Gathered some nuts and berries.
God helps. Thank you for the gifts.
So, how's the things on the crossroads? I couldn't sleep today. Waited the whole night.
I was in the crossroads, called Leshy. For now, it's not your business.
Why is it not our business?
You are knowers, but not the kind to manage the righteous forest. I will try speaking to Leshy one more time today. Well, I have to go. I will tell you if I have any news. For now, sleep soundly.
The baffled men walk out of the room and close the doors behind them.
So many visitors.
Howdy, Vasilisa.
Howdy. Like this outfit.
God bless.
I brought you breakfast. My name is Marfa. I saw you from my window yesterday. You're going to bring Galina back. Go on. I won't bother you. I want to help. I think I know where she might be. We have a river here, Piliva. I was near the bridge and saw it. She was standing there, all in white, on the other bank. It's the truth, I swear to God. I'm screaming to her, Galia, Galia. She doesn't answer. Just standing there, not moving. And I can't see her face. My blood runs cold. I was so scared. I turn around and she's gone.
All right. I'll take a look on the other shore if I'm nearby.
Oh, thank you, our Redeemer. Tell me tomorrow how it goes.
I miss Proshka.
Oh, Vasilisa, you saved my goods. Do you know how much these fabrics cost? Dear God, thank you. I have nothing to pay you with. Here, at least take some rye bread. That's different from what they usually eat in this filthy Nimzya.
Okay, bud.
Well, God bless you.
Alright. Burned wood. The peasants fight the encroaching forest as best they can.
The villagers depart to the fields. Some of them avoid you, going to the other side of the streets and closing their shutters. Others look at you with hope and whisper prayers. You walk some distance from the village and find a fire site. Recently, the locals burned down the forest near the village, trying to stop its growth. An added bonus was the preparation of fertile land for future crops. Demons often settle on such fire sites. The coals of fir trees and pines crunch underneath your feet. You aren't surprised when you discover that the fire attracted evil spirits.
They're not. Ooh. See. I see. First on that one, then. Does seem like a... It'd be fine. Well, you know... By 10, so that'll be 14 in total. Yeah, I'll do that to reduce the damage I take. Based on you, blood burn. You can't remove a positive status from me right now. Arc. Alright. Gonna do this again. Don't really have anything. I'll put this on you, but. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Well, let's see. If I do it on you, do damage. The waste will kill you. Hmm. I'm just gonna get rid of both of you. Okay. Alright. Increase damage. Yeah, you over to my blood rune. Three. 5. Well, this is a well-versed one, so... Very bad, it's just you and me. Give yourself bless, huh? 10 waste. And get rid of it. You don't have any allies. Just you. Lit. Okay. Interesting. It doesn't matter which one I take. Forest. Another impenetrable grove. This is the thickest part of it.
Having completed all the standard rituals, you step under the forest canopy. Again, you feel as though someone is watching you. Clutching your book tighter, you continue on your way and soon notice an opening to your left. Looks like there are fewer trees there. The forest trail, on the other hand, is full of shadows and darkness.
We'll see.
It's definitely easier to walk here, and you have a chance to catch your breath. You think about the trees guarding you silently to the left and to the right. How long have they been keeping this old forest safe?
Forest. In the mythology of various nations, the forest above all represents the animal world. The spirits of the forest tend to take on animal guises. Oh, I can word. The forest is also the primary dwelling place of forces hostile to man. The village forest. Opposition. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. The village forest opposition is one of the main dichotomies in northern Russian culture. The path to the world of the dead passes through the forest. In the midst of some oceanic tribes, the land of the sun lies beyond the forest. According to Selkup? Selkup? Selkup sounds more, but I don't know. Beliefs, the forest houses the entrance to the lower world, a tundra or a cape fringed with cedars. Similarly, it is characteristic of Greco Roman traditions for an impassable virgin forest to surround the entrance to Hades, the underground world of the dead. In northern Trakami, I've heard this one before. Trakami? Tramya. Anyway, people hold the forest in special regard, for it occupied and still occupies the majority of its territory. The forest provided people with food, building material, and fuel for heating. The Vilva Bank. This river marks the border of Leshy's domain. There's no way further.
The forest runs parallel to the village of Gluchaya Vilva. The fog covers the opposite bank so that only the very edge is visible. Suddenly, someone on that side starts up a sad song. You look around, but can't see any bridge nearby. You search the shore in the hope of finding an abandoned boat, and you are lucky. However, no matter how hard you try to reach the other shore, you can't do it. The Leshy is too powerful. All you can do now is abandon any attempt.
Mythology and environment. Mythology does not exist by itself. It is a way to explain and interact with the surrounding reality. This is why the figure of the Leshy was central to the pantheon in the Taiga region. Water spirits also featured heavily, since rivers were the main routes of passage for the region's inhabitants. There is almost a complete absence of spirits in the southern Russian tradition, those of the steppes and fields. There are no steppes in the Urals, and farming developed only gradually. The living conditions and the peculiarities of the estate had a strong influence on mythology. When the izba, banya, and stable are under the same roof, the household spirits become almost indistinguishable from each other and are successfully replaced by a domovoi. However, if the buildings are separate, the domovoi, Banik, and I don't think I've heard that one pronounced. Konusheni? Konusheni? And yeah, probably. May assist or even rival one another. These living conditions are precisely what help shape the mythology that we see preserved today. Bad place. This morbid place is home to some sort of evil spirits, ancient ones at that. I can just feel it. It's just a bad place.
This ravine was notorious among Nemzya villagers, even before their village was captured by the Leshy. The steep slopes are lost in the milky haze, which still permeates the local woods. Nevertheless, you hear a quiet rustling coming from below, almost like the flowing of distant water. You also see the figure of a large fir tree rising above the other trees.
Should I do this? Possibly not. Am I going to?
You carefully descend, trying not to fall down into the foggy abyss. You soon see the source of the noise. Thousands of squirrels, are running along the bottom of the ravine somewhere to the north. Above a living carpet of animals stand several chorts. From time to time, they fish one of them out, bite an unfortunate rodent in half with a crunch, and sprinkle its scurrying relatives with its blood.
Wow. Squirrels as an omen of war. Coldoons are familiar with leshies and have an agreement with them. A coldoon will help a leshy drive squirrels and hares from place to place because the leshy is too lazy to do it himself. When squirrels move from place to place, it's perceived as an omen of war. It happened before the First World War, the Winter War, and before the Second World War. I want to tackle.
You call out to the chorts. They stretch into thin lines and dissipate in the fog. When the swarm of squirrels stops, you find a small purse with silver on the ground. Squirrel gratitude?
Squirrel gratitude? Question mark.
You take the money and get back onto the trail.
Aye aye. Shot birch. It's as if someone shot this birch with a gun.
This whole forest looks identically grim, even this birch wood. Among the trees stands a forked birch. The old trunk is covered with mushrooms and pulses with a strange, sorcerous power. You touch something hard and take a piece of stale bread with hairs baked inside, as well as nail clippings. This is obviously an offering to the Leshy.
We probably shouldn't take this, but we're not being given a choice. Ooh. Franklin status curse. I bet it does. I'm gonna assume this had to do... Yeah. Already done with that, though. Alright, Bear Claw. Sorry, bud. You're getting replaced. Waste. Touchable. Oh, wait. There we go. I like getting the extra waste. Touchable's really good. Strengthens waste as well. We're good. Okay. Oh, poo. This is the tree the raven told me about. The peasants call it the devil's tree. Off we go. Almost spilled water on myself. It's fine. Ooh. Yeah, okay.
You follow your gut and seem to be getting closer to the tree the raven spoke of. The trees grow closer together here, and you feel the demon presence more intensely. The branches become more and more intertwined, and finally close off your way entirely. You whisper a Zagaver and witness the result of the Leshy's sorcery.
Hmm. 66 herbs.
These sorcerous logs weren't made by humans. The sorcery is complex, but I can handle it.
Okay.
You inspect the Leshy symbols. The demon has closed this way with 3 locks. Without removing them, you can't go any further. It is within your powers to unlock them, but each lock is sure to be guarded by his helpers.
Let's go.
The circle is drawn. You whisper the secret words to open the next lock. The Leshy's guards are quick to arrive.
This particular arc in the story really said you don't get to play Dubrock at all. No more card games for you. It's fine. Automatically. Hey, bud. Curse 14, huh? 42. This will do. A little bit more than that now, because it's 16:45. You hurt me a little, but only a little. Yeah, how's that gonna... Anyway, bye. It's easy when I only have one target. I don't have to split everything. What's decomposure do? Ah, right. Neat. More waste, but a little bit less powerful than what I have out. Oh, that's fun.
The first lock has been opened. You catch your breath, getting ready to open the next one.
I'm gonna have to go take a very short break here for a second because my bladder is not being nice to me. Normally I'm fine. Right now it's like, oh, you better go to the bathroom. So, we're gonna go on a short break. Easily be less than 5 minutes. We'll be back then. See you all soon. Oh, I'll have to change that. Anyway, it's fine. All right, we're back. Hello. You know, I was feeling tired there for a bit, but even just streaming makes me feel a lot better. You know? Emotional and mental tired. All right. Let's go.
The circle is drawn. You whisper the secret words to open the next lock.
Ooh. What am I looking at here? Well, it has the same... Oh, it's like roots. Okay. Okay. 20 and 15. That's quite a bit of damage. We got all of our waste. Didn't get too much curse. Okay. And pretty sure that's bless. You know, I need myself regen. I'm gonna take a bit of damage, but that's okay. We'll be alright. Not gonna happen. Doesn't really matter which one I do. Blech. All right. Eat some roots.
The second lock is open. Only one is left.
Need this one right now, but
The circle is drawn. You whisper the secret word.
ooh, hello. ×2, huh? Okay. Curse. Waste. ×2. Curse is 15. We'll do 10. Should protect me slightly. I only still want them to do a little bit of damage. Come on. Oh, the blood burn. Did the blood burn go off? Twins. Ha! You're funny. You're so funny. Ooh, 87! Which means that's what? 100 normally? Damn. Okay. Weakness. Okay. I can defend somewhat from it. Debating whether or not I want to use her herbs or just... I do have that. That'll work. All I have to use is sea depths at that point. I'll still put waste on. I'm gonna do a little bit of a heal. It's ×3. Yeah, easy peasy.
final sorceress lock falls from the forest. You feel the earth trembling as the sorcery weakens.
Woo! I'm gonna take that page out of my book. Also, worms were funny, but I don't actually need them. Alright. Oh, we need to walk. The herbs. I always have to look for herbs. Oh, there's some. See. Hey. Hey. Can I? Thank you. How am I supposed to get these if you're gonna change the camera on me? Oh. Okay.
Huge roots. They even look alive. I think one of them just moved.
Among the roots lies a woman dressed like a Nimzia villager. She breathes heavily and in gasps. A raven walks around her, watching with impatience.
Anicia, is that you? I didn't curse him.
Wait, calm down. I'll help you.
You whisper a Zagavar, and the woman starts to breathe steadily. Now her life is safe, but she loses consciousness.
What's wrong with her? Are you trying to kill her?
If I wanted to kill her, I wouldn't have brought you here. Karr! You did well to tell no one in the village about me. You saved the girl. Otherwise, she'd be dead by the hands of the one who kidnapped them from the village. Karr!
What are you telling me? Some villager is to blame.
A Leshy in the guise of a man or a woman in Nimzia. Nimzia! Karr!
If it's Leshy who took her, why didn't he show up on the crossroads?
I told you already. Leshy is asleep. Sleeps below fog with snoring. Only his children left and his wives ran away long ago. Some to Perm, some to Kudumkar. Karr! Karr! They Galina from Nimzia, and the countless other were killed by his Leshy son.
How do I find this changeling?
Look closely. Observe. Leshy can't hide from a knower. I can discern him from people. I'm not strong enough. Only you can do it. Karr!
Who are you? What kind of talking bird?
You don't get it yet. You will in time, as soon as you defeat Leshy. You'll know what kind of bird. Karr! Karr!
What kind of fir tree is this?
There are several very old trees in the forest. This is one of them. Near the largest and the most ancient sleeps Leshy, in the middle of the forest, in the thick of it. And near trees like these, smaller ones, the hunter leave offerings to Leshy's.
Why did this village become lost?
That Leshy's to blame. I don't know how he managed to take all the Nimzia. His power increased in one day. Now he tricks everyone's eyes, can get out. Karr! We will manage together. You will defeat him, and the village will be free. Will rise from the ashes. Karr! But you have to find him. Have to. Have to.
Why do you think I'm going to help you? I need to get out of here.
Want to get out? Then you're going to. Otherwise, you won't make it out. No! Talk with the villagers tomorrow. You've met him already. I feel it.
Oh no.
As soon as you learn who among us is Leshy, make him come clean. That's how we beat him, and don't make a mistake. Choose wisely. Karr!
The last words the raven pronounces while unfolding his wings. A moment, and he disappears, as if he was never there.
Oh boy, feel a little bit of pressure.
The raven thinks that the one to blame for the missing villagers is one of them. He told me I've already met him. Who can it be? Marfa? Philemon? Yefim the hunter?
Anicia! That old witch is definitely a part of it.
Okay.
I will find that Leshy. I need to break the seals, not wander in the middle of nowhere.
How much time passed already? Half of what's left? How was he there? Must be going through tall houses now.
Right. I will catch the Leshy and make him break the seal.
I still have time. Philemon is a shepherd. That means he must communicate with Leshy.
Yefim deals with the forest too. He's a hunter after all.
And I saw an offering. As soon as I learn enough, we can call to a public hearing. Or maybe fight face to face.
Peasants gathering for discussing common needs, events, and making judgments about different Commonwealth issues.
I need to question the locals what they know about each other. Maybe then I will be able to find the Leshy. He couldn't leave here unnoticed.
Well, let's do it.
Okay, swords first. Ooh, did we get more knowledge? Oh, we did. Ooh. So we done that one. When you visit any place in Nemzia an unlimited number of times, speak to characters and search the village for clues to figure out which peasants act the demon in disguise. The more facts you learn, the more dialogue options are available. Oh dear! Oh, okay. The visitor.
God helps, Vasilisa. It's a blessing that Galina is alive. Here, take it. From all of us to you. Well, I won't bother you. You need to study the book, right?
Wait, I want to ask you about the locals.
Come to my izba. We can talk there. You're tired. Here, better read something. Come in if you need anything. We won't turn you down.
Okay. Let's go talk to Galina first.
Galina is doing well. She's sitting at the table and is already busy doing housework.
Vasilisa, I don't know how to thank you. You'll always be welcome in my house. Well, come in. Sit here, under the icons.
Do you remember the time when the Master of the Forest took you? What did he look like?
My memory is foggy, Vasilisa. I can hardly remember any of it.
Did he look like anyone from the village?
No, he was dark, as if made of wood, covered in moss and mushrooms. He nearly crushed me with those roots. God help me.
Galina starts to sob.
I remember one thing he told me. I can't pray.
Not allowed to pray. It's happened just the other day. A man walked into a pothouse. He was dressed quite well. Goatskin boots, red shirt, sheepskin coat, and all. Like a trader or a clerk of some kind from St. Petersburg. He opened his purse, which was filled with countless coins. He also brought his brother and mother with him and said he was looking to marry the host's daughter. They struck a deal. However, he said, I don't need anything of yours except for the girl. The girl disappeared from her house and returned 6 weeks later to give her cross to her father. She told him she was living in prosperity, but that she was not allowed to pray. Oh, I see.
This woman came to me, Anisia Ivanovna.
Oh, Lord help me. Even the Leshy won't take that woman. I know. I used to be her daughter-in-law. He's friends with the shepherd. I bet they both talk to the Leshy. But I don't believe they are to blame for the missing people. They are fine men. We're friends. I love her. She used to bring me and my husband lots of gifts, especially after our village got closed. She's so kind.
You're Anisia's daughter-in-law?
I was. An absurd life that was. Well, it's a sin to complain. We all live as we can. My husband was taken from me by the forest. He died. God rest his soul.
What kind of man was he?
A good one. Loving. So unlike his mother, Anisia. When he died, she blamed me. Said I cursed him.
Did you argue?
We had some disagreements. But I don't think she cursed me. I don't remember any such thing.
I'll go buy some herbs.
The herbalist's house smells like healing herbs. You look around attentively, but you don't notice any signs of evil spirits. It seems that the herbalist is not a witch.
Ah, greetings, Vasilisa. Everyone in Nimzai is talking about you. I don't care where this village is, in a fog or in Perm Gubernia. Makes no difference to me. Well, my neighbor lives here. A fine girl, but not very hard-working one. She's young. She'll learn. What do you know about Anisia? What do I know? The missing Galina was her daughter-in-law. That's what I know. What else? A quarrelsome woman. They say the hunters are close with the Leshy. Have you noticed it with yours? Oh no, don't mention the Leshy. You'll call him. The hunter might go dancing with him for all I care. He doesn't tell us. Are you friends with Marfa, your neighbor? Not so much. Recently, I visited her in the evenings. She wasn't home. That happened several times. God knows where she was. You could ask a shepherd about her. He leads the cattle to graze in the evenings. Oh, the youngsters. They also like to walk at night. They may have seen something.
Okay. And that one for sure. I don't know how helpful that'll be. Poison ourselves. Could have its uses, but Martha's house.
Marfa's izba is richly decorated. Towels, a large salt pot, and everywhere the wood is covered with murals.
Greetings, Vasilisa, dear. Well, come in. Sit over there, in the corner.
They say you walk the streets at night, acting strangely.
Oh no, Vasilisa, dear, God forbids. I sit at home, that wasn't me. Who walks at night at all? I'm too scared.
Hmm.
What can you tell me about Philemon?
Well, he's a fine shepherd, a knower. Not as strong as you, though.
Has he been in the village long?
Well, he came here before the forest master closed us in here. Yes, only after that. Anicia is very grateful to him for his work. She gave him a belt, you know.
A belt, huh? Curious.
She gave it to him right after St. George's Day, when he whispered to the animals.
He didn't take it. The start of grazing. Grazing traditionally started on St. George's Day, the 6th of May. It was a holiday for the entire village. The shepherd asked owners not to be late, or he refused to graze their cattle. The owners drove their animals with pussy willow branches left over from Easter. When the herd was gathered, the shepherd walked around it clockwise, holding an icon and reciting prayers. Sometimes the third round, he cast a special shepherd spell.
Other than that, a regular man. I don't know what to add.
He refused to take it? That's strange. I need to learn about this belt from Anicia. Tell me about Anicia Ivanovna.
Oh, the whole village heard her arguing with you.
I don't know if that counts as an argument. You know? Vasilisa didn't say anything.
I don't know how you could listen to all that. I would curse her for sure. She was born with teeth. By the way, Galina is her daughter-in-law, but her husband passed away. A fine man he was. You saved her, so she might tell you more.
How long have you known Yefim?
Yes, a fine man. Always successful with his hunting, even after all this. He's not himself lately, they say. The youngsters can tell you more. They watch everyone.
Okay. Shepherd. Alright. I'll go talk to the youngsters.
The scarce Nimzia youth is sitting by an old izba. When you approach, they watch you intently. You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song.
It was a little bit longer than the last couple ones. Those last couple ones were a little short, though.
The scarce Nimzia youth is sitting by an old izba. When you approach, they watch you intently.
We've heard of you, Vasilisa. I hope you will help Nimzia. No one has been able to so far.
What's with this guy? Is he hurt?
His mouth is too big. In our village, no ones who call the Leshy's name too often get their mouths tied shut. Otherwise, it's scary. We don't want to be taken by Vorsa. Well, she's a fine girl. What else can we say about her? Philemon doesn't take apprentices. He tells us he will manage by himself. He's right. None of the animals have ever gone missing. I guess the Leshy is fine with just villagers. It used to be that some bear or the like would carry away an animal from time to time. We can't tell you anything about the hunter. We don't quite know him. He speaks to the Leshy and nowhere, sort of like you. Galina was her daughter-in-law. They sure did argue. But quietly, so people wouldn't talk. Galina was crying afterwards, she told us.
Did you see where she walks at night?
Marfa walks at night? No, it can't be her. But someone definitely walks the streets. Must be the devil. Recently, Galina went missing, and we noticed some shadow getting into her house. One of us was placing a candle for her in the corner in the evening, so that the forest would let her go. Suddenly, he heard some rustling and saw the door open. It was Leshy. Who else? He immediately ran out of the izba. We found his tracks in the morning. Someone must have been carrying a heavy soul off to the forest. There must have been Galina's second spirit when Leshy was holding her. The tracks are deep, so this spirit put up quite a fight. A scary thing.
Good. Let's go talk to the shepherd.
The shepherd is sitting by the haystack, hitting his poo drum with sticks. Fog surrounds him, covering everything with slippery moisture. You smell mold and mushrooms.
From one Noah to another, I wish you well.
They say Yefim the hunter communicates with the Leshy. Could he have set up these disappearances?
No way. I was writing charters too, but who wants to curse? He isn't to blame. Well, I only do what needs to be done. Everyone likes Marfa. She treats many of us to gifts. But I don't like her very much. The woman has a mind of her own. That's all right. I'll have a chat with her when the time comes. Oh, a quarrelsome woman. She's the one who cursed everyone, that's what I think. His son was Galina's husband, so she herself cursed him. Who else? Oh, a quarrel. His son was Galina's.
Meant to hit 4.
So she herself
my keyboard.
cursed him. Who else?
Shepherds also communicate with Leshy. He watches after the animals for you. Did he give you any helpers?
Nah, just some silly things. I don't measure up to you Khaldoons. I do everything by myself. It's scary dealing with the forest, everyone says so. I need to look after the cattle. They won't punish some icon, but they will punish me if anything happens.
Cattle grazing. Cattle grazing and fodder provisioning in the northern Bekamye That's not quite right, but were extremely important. Summer was short, but cattle had to gain weight and have enough fodder to last until the next summer. The landscape and the amount of livestock in a herd defined the place and peculiarities of grazing. If the place was enclosed, a shepherd was not necessary. The cattle were left with God, and it was believed that St. Nicholas watched over them. In case a cow or a sheep disappeared, the one who got punished was his icon. It was carried to the stables and whipped with reins.
Have you ever seen Marfa when you brought the cattle for grazing in the evening?
I have, yes. But I haven't seen where she went. Maybe the youngsters saw it.
That's what everybody keeps telling me, but...
You came to Nimzia after the Forest Master hid it, right?
Yes, I was unlucky. The Leshy caught me. Doesn't seem that I asked for an invitation when I entered his domain.
What were you doing before this?
I was a worker. My father was old and couldn't support me. I made my own way.
Okay, to the hunter.
A small hunter's izba that is well lived in. He takes care of his home. The window gleams with a welcoming sliver of light. You walk around the izba, but don't find anything worth your attention. You see broad skis in the yard, a device for cleaning prey, and other hunting tools. They are all kept in order.
Oh, hey, Vasilisa, howdy! It's good that we finally have a knower. You've saved Galina, so maybe you will free us all.
How long have you known Anicia?
A long, long time. We're from the same village. She's Galina's mother-in-law. We used to go hunting with Galina's husband. But he's hunted his fill. He's no more. Yes, a fine man he was. A proper one.
What kind of woman is Marfa?
Oh, a fine woman. Not resentful. The songs she used to sing in the evenings. Oh, those were the days. I didn't talk with her much. An elderly herbalist lives close to her. She knows her better. She watches everyone from her window. Of that I'm sure. Philemon? Oh, a good man. An knower also. Well, he's not as powerful as you, but he still knows some things. Better go talk to him yourself. Most often he can be found near the haystacks. They're close to the forest.
Galina is Anicia's daughter-in-law?
Galina? Yes, she was married to Anicia's son, but he died. The forest took him, as well as many others.
So do you talk to the Leshy?
Oh, not after he hid the village. Well, I do the rituals, the usual ones.
Yeah, Bray, let's go talk to this old lady.
Like many other houses in the village, Anicia's izba is bent because of the wildly growing forest. You knock at the door, and your acquaintance opens it for you.
You again, witch! Ugh. I'm looking forward to never seeing you, you damn vulture! Well, what do you need? Yefim? He's a fool. I bet he's the reason the village got stolen. I bet he wrote his little charter wrong, and the Leshy was only too glad to grab it all. Phew. Godless Kolduns. Ah, another curse maker. This one is worse than all the rest. His mug is all rotten, just like yours. He does nothing, only feeds here for free. I know exactly how this Noah shepherds do their work. The wolves watch the animals instead of him. He's only dilly-dallying.
cattle grazing wolves. If a Khuldoon was hired as a shepherd, he might fool around quite a bit. He could understand animal languages. There was one such Khuldoon the next village over, the one behind Dry Gully. He made a deal with a Leshy for the first grazing, and the Leshy gave him some wolves, the ordinary kind, not werewolves. The wolves guarded the cattle while the Khuldoon was resting in the shade of a tree.
That girl's a hypocrite. Wants everyone to like her. But she's got a mind of her own. She's gonna give us trouble.
Marfa says you gifted a belt to Philemon.
I did, and he didn't take it. Still walks in his red one, damn him. The Susietka was smothering me all night. Looks like I made a bad belt. Although, I did it with proper permanent patterns. Why am I telling you this? A witch won't understand. You only want to walk around bareheaded. Ooh.
The Susietka didn't get angry for nothing. I should speak to him. They say that Galina that went missing was your daughter-in-law, right?
That's none of your business. You lousy witch! Get lost!
Anicia pushes you away from the door and slams it shut in your face.
Okay. Gonna bounce between everybody until I have nothing more to do.
Galina is doing well. She's sitting at the table and is already busy. You
Search the
search the
yard.
yard and notice the tracks the villagers told you about. Someone was dragging something heavy towards the forest.
Okay. Probably don't have anything new to talk about, but I'll check anyway. Gonna be a lot of that with this, I
Galina
think.
is doing well. She's sitting at the table.
Vasilisa, you'll always be welcome in my house. Well, come in. Sit here.
They say the Leshy came to you when he held you in the roots.
God save us. My life is not enough for him. He wants to curse my household as well.
How so?
How? Why else would he take all my copper dishes? It was all that was left from my husband. And it's still heavy. I saw the trail leading into the woods. The damned chort. I'd rather be dead.
Galina whimpers.
Haven't been up here yet.
The Leshy's domain stands before you like a grim wall. The peasants have burnt part of the forest, but it maintains its size, growing back trees with remarkable speed. You have no difficulty following the tracks left by the Leshy when he took something heavy from Galina. The tracks stop by the hole, clumsily masked with grass. Inside you find a chest filled with various everyday things, kitchenware, jewelry, fabrics. Looks like someone got caught on an old nail inside the chest. A triangular piece of cloth dangles upon it. The Leshy's domain stands before you like a grim wall. The peasants have burnt part of the... You follow your instinct, sensing traces of primitive rituals, and soon come to a tree stump that has the remains of offerings to the Leshy and bullet holes. You notice boot prints in the soot nearby and follow them. Here the hunter's stride is regular, and here it has sped up. Suddenly, the girl's tracks cross that of the hunter. You cannot discern anything further. The Leshy's domain stands before you like a grim wall. The peasants have... The fog quickly thickens, and you start to lose your sense of direction. Short paws stretch towards you from the fog.
Fine. Hello. Ooh. I didn't get any. Oh, well, I did get that one. Okay. We'll use that one. All right.
The shepherd is sitting by the haystack, hitting his poo drum.
From one Noah to another, I wish you well.
Nothing new there. I'm just gonna go back through them all. I don't think Galena's gonna have anything new
is
either.
doing well. She's sitting at the table and is
I already searched the
You
yard.
searched the yard and noticed.
We didn't talk to Galena. Do we need to, though? We also didn't finish our full conversation with the old lady.
Galena is doing well. She's sitting at.
Vasilisa, you'll always be welcome in my house. Well, come in.
Okay.
Like many other houses in the village, Anisia's izba is bent because of the. You sneak under the branch through the bent gates, whisper the secret words, and notice a black, furry shadow in the far corner of the yard.
Yuck! And nowhere, Khaldoons. I hate you kind. What stench?
Wait, kind host. I want to ask you.
Don't you try throwing sand in my eyes. I feel evil emanating from you. Like from the belt my master wanted to trade. You think he didn't trade it? All covered in evil markings. Doesn't have eyebrows. I punish her and punish you.
You notice the shadows grow darker in the corners. The Susiedko is not alone here. Like many other houses in the village, Anis.
You again, witch. I'm looking for. Well, what do you need?
What am I accusing her of? This just is too vague, and I don't want it to be like... Well, I guess I'll save. I don't normally reload saves on the stream.
I heard you argued with Galena. Did you blame her for your
Ah,
son's death?
okay.
You cursed her and wished the Leshy would take her.
Anisia's face changes, and she takes a step back.
Well, why did you freeze there? Did you curse your daughter-in-law?
Anisia makes another step and almost falls on the bench.
I did. You guessed it, witch. It's as you say. I am to blame. And what of it? It was Galena who cursed my son. Who else? Who? You're a witch, and she might as well be one. You found each other, I'm not scared. Tell it to everyone at the gathering if you wish. I cursed her, and I curse her still. And I curse you. I wish the Leshy would tear you to bits. Get out!
Anicia pushes you out of the door and slams it shut in your face.
I doubt the herbalist has anything new to tell us.
The herbalist's house smells like healing herbs.
Ah, great. I don't care where this village is. In a
What do you
fog
do?
or Permgo. Can you tell me about this piece of cloth? I don't know. Looks like Marfa's dress. The pattern is the same.
Yeah. You have new herbs again. Neat.
The scarce Nimzia youth is sitting by an old izba. When
I
you
want to play cards. Wait, those aren't kids. Fine. Cool. I guess I shouldn't. Anyway. Huh. Okay. Okay. Give it a try. Oh. Well, one extra card isn't terrible. Whew. Close one. Really lost that. Not that we're betting any money on this, but still. Alright, let's actually talk to the kids. I'm pretty sure we got exactly what we needed.
The scarce
Well, you
Nimzat
know.
youth is sitting by an old izba. When
We've heard of you, Vasily. I hope you will help Nimzya. No one has.
Oh, Morpha.
a small hunter's izba that is well lived in, he takes care.
Oh, hey, Vasilisa. It's good that we finally have a knower. You've saved Galina.
I found your tracks in the forest by the offering. You were dragging some girl by the forest edge. It was Galina. Did you give her to the Leshy?
Bite your tongue, Vasya.
Who was it then?
Well, me. And the girl was one of the villagers. You can see her in the village right now. I told her not to tell anything. It's a bad omen. I left an offering to him and shot the stump. I've been trying to summon the Leshy for several months straight. I want to ask him eye to eye if Nimzya is doomed because of this. But he cares little for us. Will you maybe be able to get to him, to a righteous forest?
Cool. I knew there was at least one more. Leshy. And Leshy is a guardian's... Yeah, we kind of already knew that. Is that it? Okay, I'll read it. Is a guardian spirit of the forest. In the Chardin region, he can alter his appearance, but he usually appears as a bearded old man. One can recognize him as a Leshy by his cap, which is pulled over his eyebrows to hide the fact that he has none. That's why, during the Chardin Yuletide games, young men who impersonated a Leshy painted over their eyebrows with runny dough or powdered them with flour. He also hides his feet in high boots or felt boots, where he has horse hooves. However, he wears a right boot on his left leg and a left boot on his right leg. A Leshy can also change his height. He can reach the top of pines with his head when he is in a forest, or become no taller than a blade of grass or wheat ear when he enters a meadow. Okay.
Marfa's izba is richly decorated. Towels, a large salt pot, and...
Greetings, Vasilisa, dear. Well, come in. Sit over there, in the corner.
So where are you walking at night, Marfa, dear?
Nowhere, help me, Lord. I'm telling you, I stay here around the house.
Maybe a Susetko left a piece of your dress in the chest with the stolen goods. Do you break into all the locked houses?
Marfa suddenly falls at your feet.
Oh, don't ruin me, Vasilisa, dear. I knew right away as soon as you appeared in our village that you'd find me out. I took the goods from Izbas where no one stays. Those that belonged to ones taken by the Leshy. No one else need those things, right? I swear on the cross that I've never cursed anyone. I loved Galina. I grieved most of all. The goods are my sin, but it's all for the future. All will serve the village as soon as the Leshy opens it back up. I will give everything to the monastery, and I won't forget about you. Here, I can give you some money now if you want it. But don't tell the others at the gathering.
I don't need your money. I have to think what to do with you. You've wasted my time.
Thank you, mistress. Don't ruin me. I'll be sent to a labor camp. I'll die there too.
Marfa starts to cry and whimper.
I feel like I'm missing something. Something important. Going to give the belt. Refuse the belt. We haven't gone back to talk about the belt. We'll see if they'll talk about the belt.
The shepherd is sitting by the haystack, hitting his poo drum with sticks. Your blood runs cold. He wears his boots on the wrong feet, and the footwear is too thin at the ankles.
Alright.
From one Noah to another, I wish you well.
Stop pretending. I know that you're a Leshy. It's you who's been kidnapping the villagers.
What are you talking about, Vasilisa?
The shepherd abruptly jumps up and backs into the fog. You don't have time to say a word before his stretched out figure disappears into the tall trees.
We'll go to the gathering first. Why not?
Looks like the village was built around barns.
Might have been easier to catch him if I
Makes it
hadn't done
easier
that, though.
for the villagers to take grain and flour for their everyday needs. Here is where public hearings take place. It's quiet here now, except for the sounds of fir trees, nudging their dead relatives with furry branches. You tell a couple of kids to gather the village. The crowd soon gathers.
Why are you gathering here? To listen to the damned witch? Nonsense.
Hold on. Why should we leave at the mercy of the Leshy?
The peasants mumble. You feel uneasy from dozens of eyes.
It's only recently that I've come to your village. It's clear that something is wrong here, and prayers won't help. I went searching for Galina.
You saved her. Thank you, Vasilisa.
You hear murmurs of approval from the crowd, as well as cries of gratitude.
The Forest Master is the one to blame. And he's hiding here, among you. That's why it's so easy for him to kidnap people. And I know who is to blame. They're waiting for what I say. Who among them is Aleshi? The Forest Master lives among you. That's why you can't beat back the trees. That's why people go missing so often. Your shepherd, Philemon, with no eyebrows and with Aleshi's belt, is waiting for you to curse each other.
You search the crowd and see that the shepherd is here.
Oh, he came back.
A couple of men grab him by his belt and drag him to the center of the crowd. Philemon tries to fight, but then grows soft. You take the book and get ready to bind him with Zagavers, but he raises his eyes, and you see that they have turned black. The changeling Leshy easily shrugs off his captors. A strong wind picks up, and the shepherd's figure stretches out, becomes transparent, and vanishes in the swirling fog. Otherworldly laughter is heard from the forest. The frightened villagers scatter to their homes. You clutch your book tighter and run after the Leshy.
Wait, Vasilisa. I saw everything. Still can't believe my eyes. I want to help. Philemon, run that way. I may help you with something else. There is this thing.
Talk faster. I don't need you in the woods. You will only get yourself killed.
A wonder-working icon will come in handy to you. I blamed God for all of this, wanted to punish him, and I hid it nearby.
I will take, if I have time.
All right. Off we go. Fields. From the Permian language, it translates as fields of the southern side of the day.
You step onto a southern Nemzia field. Suddenly, your way is blocked by evil spirits. These must be Philemon's helpers.
Ah, yes. Familiar. I miss having Koroshka around. Oh, I didn't get any curse here. Okay, well. Did I? Oh. Oh no. Oh, I forgot. Because I wasn't sitting in like a little, oh no. Okay. All right, we messed up there. But let us just, okay, when, yeah, this should be okay, I hope.
You step onto a southern Nemzia
Oh.
field. Suddenly, your
Okay,
way
so
is
we
blocked
need
by
that
evil
one.
spirits. These must be Philemon's help.
Wait, Vasilisa. I saw everything. Philemon, run that way. I may help you with something else.
Talk faster. I don't need you in the...
A wonder-working icon, and
I will take.
Okay. Okay. Immediately swapped out. I wasn't, Anyway. Okay. 3. 3. This will do. Alright. Okay. Back to the fields. I jumped so immediately to dialogue in the map, I
You
just...
step onto a southern Nemzia field.
Get a little bit then. You're going to have to... Do we have a curse? It removes curse. Vampirism. Generation. Waste on me. Oh well. Won't defend me that much, but it'll have to do. Gives me 1. Surprise. Alright. That on. I get to do one of these. Well... Do blood swipe. I don't really want you to heal, but that seems extra. Although, first 12, that'll put you at... Oh gosh, so much. Here, just end you. Oh, wait, I forgot. Oh, it doesn't matter. You did heal. I forgot that he heals. But that's okay. We'll do sea depths next round. Yeah. Feel like, let's see, we're taking. Do we have more? Well, we do, but. This will stay this way for now. Alright. Hunter's Stash. A team says that I can find an icon here that may help me.
On an old stump covered with mushrooms, you find an icon the hunter was telling you about. The frame has begun to rot, and the icon itself has gunshot marks on it. The face of the saint looks at you with reproach, as if it was you who shot it. You quickly hide the icon in the bag.
This is your torment from Shorts by 2. I don't know if because right now I've got -1, -4. Don't know how much these would help me that much. No? But, keep it in mind. What we could do... Put vampirism back on. I do like having the extra waste, but I think we'll swap these for now. See if that helps just a wee bit. Let's go. Loud forests. This forest has also grown wild. This Leshy has no bounds. Where does he get so much power? Clear indeed. Hey, bud. Nice seeing you again. Yeah.
The raven appears as if out of nowhere. It lands on an old cross and stares at you. The forest rustles around you. The wind disperses the fog, and for the first time in a while, you see the night sky. The raven's eyes flash red in the forest darkness.
It turned out to be a shepherd, not a mother-in-law, not a plowman. Carr, carr. It's good that you found him. It will be easier to defeat him. He's afraid of you.
Bet he is.
Yes, but where is he? How will we find him in the forest?
We've already tracked down Philemon. He went to that tree where Galena was found. Turns out he has a secret underground lair there. All of those who were kidnapped are held there. There!
Do you think he'll uncover Nimzia?
He will! He will! You won't leave him no choice. You have the book! Black!
You know about it?
I guessed it, sensed it, knew it from the start. The wind at the crossroads told me. Karr, karr.
How do we find the entrance to the lair?
I know where it is. I know. I'll show. Go to Kulpa. Karr, karr.
Those who were kidnapped, are they alive?
Not alive and not dead. Our father sometimes took people, but he let them go later. Later! Someone will pray for them or say a holy word, and then he let them go.
Our father, you say? Curious. Alright. Don't say, bless you. A girl named Lucia lived here. Lives here. Current tense. Once she was lost for a week. Later, we learned she had stayed with Leshy and was fed pine cones. One thinks they're eating pies and cakes, but they're actually being fed pine cones. Leshies sometimes switch out a person for another. This happened with a certain wife. Her husband waited for a long time, grew tired of waiting, and decided to remarry. The Leshy asked the wife he had kidnapped, "Do you want to visit your husband's wedding? You may go, but if anyone sneezes, don't say, bless you." She came to the wedding, sat on top of the stove, and no one noticed her. Someone sneezed, and she forgot herself and muttered, bless you. She was immediately discovered, and the evil spirits released her.
This one keeps their soul, feeds on them. For him, their souls are like sugar. Karr, karr.
What kind of chort are you? Maybe you're leading me into a trap.
You don't know who I am?
What is this strange bird that showed up at the crossroads? Was it this raven?
This might be wrong, but I have an inkling.
I care for Nimzia a lot.
Nope.
So you're a household spirit, a Domovoy, or an Avinik.
Karr, karr. And you call yourself a knower, Vasilisa.
Yep. It's the player that's wrong. It's hard for me to remember everything between weeks. A lot of stuff to keep track of.
I'm Leshy's son, as well as Philemon. He's my brother.
Ah, yes.
He's been hiding from me for a long time, sucking the life out of Nimzia, plucking its villagers. I couldn't track him while he was in a human form, but you helped me. Yes, you did. It is I who dragged you here from Balut. It's my figure you saw in the forest. My presence. Karr, karr.
You're the reason I'm trapped here.
Want my help?
It's not so simple. No, I was lured by the book. It led me to you. I'll help you. Only my father can break the seal on this book, and you won't find him without me. No.
All right. Lead me to your brother.
Go to Kulpo. I will wait for you there.
The sound of wings reverberates through the old branches when the raven takes off from the old tomb. You gaze with sorrow at the crooked cross. Who was buried here, and why? Does anyone remember this old grave and the dead man within? This man was also buried outside the churchyard. These uneasy thoughts stay with you even after the grave is far behind you.
Aww. That was loud, I'm so sorry. Let's see. Guzzle field. When you drink a lot of water, they call it guzzling. What kind of field is it? One that drinks a lot?
Your bast shoe sinks into the freezing sludge. You have arrived at a flooded glade. After finding an old path made of rotten planks, you make it closer to your goal, but feel something wrong and stop halfway into the swamp. It looks like Philemon's chorts have set an ambush ahead. You look around. There's a man standing by the fringe of the forest, but you can't make out his face. You try to create a magical barrier, but in this damp swamp, nothing works. You're getting cold in the water, waiting for an attack, but it looks like the Chorts only wanted to stall you. There are no evil spirits ahead of you, but your feet are now cold. You stop and keep your book ready. Philemon is waiting for you by the old fir tree. A familiar raven lands beside you.
Ah, Philemon, you're here already.
No, Vasilisa, hold on, listen to me. Don't crumble me into your book. You don't understand.
Carr, carr. Right, keep talking, brother.
I don't know what you're planning, but I won't play into your hand anymore.
Let's go! I'm a little hurt, but not terribly so. Hey, I've got extra hit points. Alright. You're gonna summon more spirits, huh? Okay, well. Keep that. Yep. Okay. Tap, tap. Black crown. You cannot use black pages. Wow. Doesn't matter now. Just wait it out. Oh, you're just gonna keep using it. Interesting. Oh, you know what? You don't actually do that much damage. I'm gonna let you attack me. That's better for me. We have regen on. Let's do a little bit of herb. Go on. Nice 29. Nine times 3.
Don't meddle in the business of our village.
Meadow? You're the reason I'm here, and not in Vilgard.
Wow. This one's just gonna hit me. Okay. Ooh, 27. Gonna get decreased a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, I'll play both. Alright.
I can let you go, Vasilisa.
But you will. You have no choice.
Okay, how do I want to... I'm gonna get rid of that. Or regen on. No. You're gonna go down anyway. I don't know if I have to get rid of this guy or not. Let's pretend we do. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Just take one.
Philemon sheds his skin and quickly hides among the roots of the old tree. The raven bids you to hurry before the spirit regains his powers.
Okay. Down we go.
You pass underneath the roots. The subterranean darkness squirms around you like an army worm. When your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see that these are shadows moving about. Philemon's previous victims, still restless. They whisper endlessly, but you can't make out what they're saying. Suddenly, Philemon springs from the darkness, along with coiling tree roots.
Think again, Vasilisa. You will doom the entire village.
It's you who are killing it. One after the other. I won't let other peasants end up in your lair.
Okay. Regen herb. Weakness. Waste. I don't get anything from using the rest of these. Could have maybe healed a little bit more with vampirism, but we'll need a little bit anyway. Nope. Expected. Waste. Clap, 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 clap. Ooh. Ow. Well. This will protect me a little bit. Bark, heal. Okay. Okay. I have one that just gets rid of ailments. Probably not. I do have my heal. Almost fine. Oh, thank you for the sip. I am running out of water though. You're all doing things. Wow. Okay. Can't help me much right now. I gotta get Bloodburn on myself, and then we'll be better off. On receive. See how that works out. Aw. Okay. Well, I was hoping it would work. Heal, or spikes, or ailment. Probably because I only got curse on me, which doesn't really matter to me, does it? Alright, well. Times 3. You're doing a heal, you're doing that. Take you out. But so this doesn't do me any good right now. Wow! Actually, I've got Bloodburn, I forgot. Do I have an herb for vampirism also? Yep. That herb didn't do me much good. Okay. I'm just gonna let you guys beat me up. You go for it. You do that. Well, you're gonna do right. Damage absorption, yeah. Undead decomposure. Do I have anything for ailment? Yes! Cool. Alright. should be in order, so in theory it should be spikes. But I don't know. I'll leave it alone. Alright. Attack me. Do damage to yourselves. Let's go.
You shouldn't have gone against me, witch.
You shouldn't have tried to kidnap peasants. And me.
But have some more waste. You. Freaking tired of you. You get out of here. Yep. I guess I could have kept that one around so he didn't summon more. I don't have... Curse doesn't matter to me that much. I mean, it does a little. Yeah, I'll remove it. Keep that. We'll see what that does. Why not? Okay. Heal spikes. Yep, okay. I have so much waste. That's how I built this deck, but it's still really funny. Alright. Hit me! Yeah.
Wait. You can't just... You won't be able to.
You sealed your fate yourself when you dragged me to Nimzia.
See how this goes, huh? Okay, I don't have that on anymore. I'm not cursed by much. Doing more heals. Okay, well. Use for that. Let me see. You still have spikes on. Times 3 is 27. Wow. Wow. Huh? Off we go. Can I help you, bud? Okay. Turn. ones don't we have yet? I don't think we've taken that one.
The Leshy falls to the ground hissing and disappears without a trace. You feel Philemon's sorcery disappear around you. Shadows vanish one after the other. Karnish thanks you and explains how to get to his sleeping father, outlining the necessary rituals. The Raven will wait for you there.
We got another one. Okay. Shepherd Sorcerer. Shepherds were ascribed magical abilities. The peasants never quite understood what his job was. He sat in the shade, played a horn or a trumpet. The cows would never wander away. It was thought that shepherds were close with a Leshy, who actually looked after the cattle. Before the season started, they would agree on who would look after the animals and cut down a tree. The shepherd would place an Easter egg at its center. Then they would both sit on opposite ends of the tree, and the one who got to the egg first would get to herd the cattle. If they cut down a birch tree, the shepherd sat on top of the tree. If it was a spruce, he would sit on the roots. In the latter case, the branches hindered him, and so the Leshy always won. It was believed that shepherds turned into wolves and did the job in wolf form. The truth is, shepherds, as a rule, had good ears. Each cow had a cowbell, wooden or metallic. By its sound, shepherds could tell if the animal had gone too far and blow a signal with the horn. Cows were used to it and walked towards it. In villages with a Komi Perm population, shepherds used a wooden pudrum, a wooden board that hangs from a person's neck by a string and is banged with sticks. Okay. I also gotta get rid of that. Not you. He's actually outside. He's definitely loved. He's in his tent. Tent boy. Pretty good timing, though. We should be wrapping up here soon. Yep. We're at the
Leshy's son told me to go north.
3-hour mark.
Field. I better not waste any time. Every day counts.
Okay. Save. All right. If you like what I do, please consider giving me a follow or subscribe. Both of these things help me out a whole ton, and we have fun here in the tent. As said, I won't be streaming Thursday because I have a doctor's appointment, but everything else should be normal. Yeah. Okay. As always, thanks for hanging out with me, buds. Hope to catch you next time. Remember to stay silly, okay? Bye-bye. Bye now.